Yeah, so back to the title of my video, which is Clear Vision's Foggy Situations. I call it that because it's like the visions I have for myself are fairly clear. I'm not saying I have every tiny little detail worked out. I'm saying I'm a healer. Like, I'm a healer. And I'm a creative. I'm an artist. And I'm feeling like ready to be that in the world. But at the same time, my current situation is that I'm in this in between phase. Literally, my living situation is temporary. Um, so I'm planning and plotting what my next moves are going to be. Not dating anyone right now, so you could say I'm in between relationships. I've just kind of been avoiding that whole situation largely because I guess feeling like I need to get my personal shit in order before I'm like adding other people to my situation. Also, you know, I don't know who has time. I haven't really even had time to go flirt. I haven't been to a party in I don't know how long. Unless well, okay, technically the last party I went to was a party that I was DJing, and so it happens where I'll have a whole year where the only party I went to was the one I was DJing, and that's although it's a party and I'm having a great time, I'm working. I'm working that day, so I haven't really partied for the sake of partying forever. And the other part is being in this in between space of having started the testosterone. And for me, it's been 5 months. It's been like, okay, I've been doing this a little while now, and it's like every day I'm feeling more and more. I feel myself more and more present in this new me. And however, that's not necessarily what the people see when they see me. They're still gonna gender me as she. It's especially awkward when guys are hitting on me, right? So, because I'm like, okay, which me are you actually hitting on? Because, like, in my head, like when I look in the mirror, I actually see him. Like, I see a male. And then I walk down the street and guys are hitting on me like, "Hey, Queen, I live in New York City, so guys are very bold here." And I'm even like almost going out of my way to like dress in a way that's not super feminine. I'm like, look what I'm wearing right now. Like, like, I mean, not to say you have to see. It's like that's the fogginess of it, right? Because I don't necessarily prescribe to, I guess, these are boy clothes, these are girl clothes. Like, I really don't, right? I don't. However, it's like being in the beginning of transitioning, it makes me a little more self-conscious about who I'm attracting. Also, for my safety, I'm a little bit, sometimes I get a little, like, concerned that I'm like, what if, okay, this guy hit on me right now, and he's like, hey, queen this, queen that, queen this, and queen that, right? And then I walk down that same street 4 months from now, and he's like, oh, the... right? Like, at the same time, honestly, I mean, with that awkwardness, with those potential awkward situations, I've had to just kind of literally like every day, just about every day, kind of like remind myself like that, okay, you're doing this, you're this in the world, and you cannot let the what ifs, like what if this happened, what if that happened, maybe this will happen, can't keep letting these what ifs stop me from being in the world. So I've been making it a point to go outside, just be outside, walk down the street, go sit in a park. I admittedly have not been to very many events. I go on Facebook and I click interested, but I don't go out as much as I probably ought to. But it's cool. I'm learning to also be patient with myself and be gentle with myself. And the other parts of the fog is to now what's the word, like being organized around doctor's appointments. I've always been really, really healthy. I'm one of the people that would have a routine checkup, and that was it. Now I have to make sure my doctor wants to see me once a month. They want to, check the T levels as often as possible. And then I'm having to have constantly changing pharmacies because those last people literally tried to sell me a bunch of crap. They tried to put a bunch of crap in the bag with the, you get the testosterone, you get some syringes, you get the needles, you get some extra needles, and they literally tried to put extra shit in the bag. Like, here, like, what are you doing? So I'm like, and I moved, so now I have to find a new pharmacist, and I have to know what I'm going to the pharmacy for. So I'm like, now I have to learn how to name not just the testosterone, but name the syringes that I came for, name the needles that I came for, because you never know. They might try to give you anything. These people are people, right? They throw anything in the bag and they're just like, here. I'm like, do you even know what I'm gonna use this for? They don't care. They throw shit in the bag. But anyway, that's what I mean by it's foggy, because this is with all the changes, I'm now having to reorganize. I'm throwing out a lot of things, literally throwing away a lot of my things, organizing my space. Although it's temporary, I still try and be organized so that I can properly plan for the future. Right. What else? I think I pretty much covered everything I wanted to talk about. Again, just want to thank everybody. Thank everybody for sticking with me for these 2/3 two vlogs, even though this is part 2 of the second one, right? It's 3, but part 2 of the second. Anyway, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. And again, if you're a trans person out in the world and just looking to make a friend, you can totally just say hi. All right. Be blessed and love, peace, and namaste.